Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So I have an order today, and I'm only going to do one order. I was going to do 2 orders on this video, but that's just too much. It's a lot. So I'm going to stick to 1 order today, and then tomorrow's video I'm going to do 2 orders because they're ordering the same thing. So I will unmold one and then pour the second one, and we're going to do 2 tomorrow. And then I will get back to all the new, I have 3 more new molds from Into Resin. These are also from Into Resin. So make sure you use this discount code if you want to purchase from them and save yourself some money. So Debbie reached out to me by email, and she wanted to purchase the demo set that I did prior that ended up coming out in colors that I wasn't expecting. But they were still really pretty, but just not what I went for. And they were already sold. They sold very quickly. Actually, they were sold before the video went out, which is a lot of things. If you guys want demos and you're missing out, make sure you follow my eBay page because you'll be notified every time something goes in there. And it's usually listed prior to the video hitting YouTube. So since I didn't have them, I said I can make them for you, of course. And what colors would you like? So she's choosing blues and teals. And that's what I pulled out. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently than I did the last one. The last one I dripped all the alcohol ink into the mold. Thank God it didn't stain, because those colors don't. Usually the reds and the pinks will stain your molds, but the blues really don't. This time I'm going to do it a little bit different and see how it comes out. If it doesn't come out good, I'm going to redo them. So each one holds 6 ounces. I'm going to mix up 13 just to be safe and hopefully not like cut it too close and need to mix up more. So I'm always going to fill up like an extra ounce when I do it. So I'm going to use my epoxy resin. That one will move the longest. Let these colors intermingle. Hopefully pretty cool. I'm going to try to layer them today instead of just dripping them there. So I'm going to probably drip them on, pour some in, drip some on, pour some in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they're pretty decent. Otherwise, I got to do this again. All right, guys, let me grab some resin.
Puzzle pieces scattered wide, locked in resin where they collide. Glitz and glitter make them glow, blue and teal in a cosmic flow. Frozen moments trapped in glass.
I got 13 ounces mixed up, and I have to apologize. I've been asked so many times to show you how to use my vacuum chamber, and I keep forgetting. So I've even gotten emails like requesting a video on how to use the vacuum chamber, and I meant to do it today and I completely forgot. I'm just so used to my routine. Tomorrow's video, if you want to know how to use the vacuum chamber, make sure you come back. I'm going to show you how I have it set up and exactly how I use it. So for those of you who are new to that, definitely come back and check that out. I'm going to do my best to explain it. I didn't put it together. Dawn put it together, but I could show you exactly how it's put together, and then you can just like pause it and see how yours is connected and make sure it's connected the same way. If you have the same one or similar, I'm sure they're all the same. So what I'm going to do is try to open this. I can't get it open. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Wow, that one was really stuck. This one is more of a tealy green. Oops. And I have a lot of colors to go in. So what I want to do, I'm not going to close them. I want to do a bottom color, a middle color, and then a final pour, I think. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. I tried to get all different shades. Whoops. That was 3. This one's more of a tealy green too. And then we will do it all over again in the middle and just layer these colors for a change. I don't even know. I might be putting too many drops in to start layering, but we're gonna find out. All right, So, clear resin, which is generally not what I do. I think I'm just gonna pour. I'm gonna pour it half and let it settle. Okay, and then I'll do this one. Don't let your colors dry in your molds. So be careful to pour quickly. Otherwise, you're just gonna have these dried up, crusty pieces of alcohol ink left. Okay, there's about half. Now I'm gonna do it again. Probably not as much because they're already quite blue. We'll just do like 2 of each. How's that? I lied, that one was 3. I don't want to like do too much that they're gonna get muddied together and not be noticed. Okay, now finish pouring them. This might be the fastest ever video that I've ever done. And if I need to fill in some spots, I'll do it from the back and then mix them in. But I really I don't want any clear spots, put it that way. I want everything to be blue. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's full, but it wasn't full. This one's not full either. It looks like it is. Huh. Let me go eye level. See what I'm looking at here. Wow, these held a lot more than it looks like from the top. So make sure you pour eye level. I think I'm using the entire 13 ounces. I don't have any left. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I did the extra ounce. Because that's it. Pretty much a pendant or something. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left. So I'm just going to take this little lighter type thing. And pop those bubbles. I got this at Walmart. It's just a little lighter. I don't know why you would use this to light a cigarette, but that's craziness to me. And I think that should be good. I don't really want to swirl anything because it's did its own thing. So what do? I can make like one little pendant or maybe I don't even know if I have enough for a butterfly. I don't think so. I got this new glitter. Let me show you. Where did I put them? Oh, I ordered this as a sample. I'm thinking of putting it in my store. It is absolutely stunning. So let me know if you like that color and I will order it in bulk and put it in the eBay store. It is stunning. It's been sitting here for 2 years in a sample package that I forgot I had. So if it's still available, I think I might order it. I just love that. It's so pretty. So what can I do this? Maybe I'll do this in a pendant for them and add the pendant. Let me grab one. It's gotta be a little one. So I think I'll do my new one. Let me just push one aside here. So I put some paper towel underneath so I can push them very easily. And I think I will do the same thing. Drip a few drops in and fill it up. Whoops. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wish I needed more resin so I could show you how the vacuum chamber worked today, but right now without doing another video, I don't really need anything else made. Let's do that. That looks kind of nice. Just sop up that extra alcohol ink. And pop those bubbles. I think I'm gonna swirl this one though. It's all like, oh, it was on fire. Do not start a fire, you guys. This one I bet you is not gonna look like that. I put too much ink, it's all gonna be blue. Guarantee it's all gonna be blue. I have enough for probably one more. So, you know what? Let's pour it in clear and pour the alcohol ink on the back of it. If I have enough. I might not have enough for this one. But if you scrape, you have more than you think. And I have enough. So let's do this on here. I'll drop the inks on the back and see what we get. One more, get in there. Oops. So I bet you this one will be all combined and that one won't be. I need to wipe this off. So it doesn't. I'm not going to use my lighter. Clearly I forgot it was alcohol in the alcohol ink and lit that on fire. And I'm not going to spray it either, so I'm just going to let that alcohol dissipate. And hopefully those bubbles will go away. Alright guys, that's it for now. See you on Demold. I felt too guilty, you guys, so I'm going to do this today for you. So I'm just going to mix up a couple ounces and we're going to pour something else today. I knew I wasn't going to get out of this that easy. So this is my pump. Don just built a shelf for me just to get it off my counter because I have too much stuff on my counters. This just gets plugged into the wall, so you're going to have your power source. When it comes, let me just turn it around. You're not going to have, they're not going to give you enough oil to fill this up. So you do have to buy a little bottle of oil. I bought this vacuum chamber, man, a year and a half ago, and I filled it with oil the day I bought it, and it has not gone down. It's still at its maximum. So I think you're rarely ever going to have to refill it with the oil. So you're just going to put the oil, I think it was in here. So other than that, there's really nothing else to do than to connect it. So you have your hose coming from here. This is your hose that goes to your pump or your chamber. You just put your little, I don't know what you call them, this little clamp thing that you screw in. It just tightens down and it goes from this port. So there's nothing really to do here other than the port and your oil. Then you plug it in. And it's been sitting here ever since. Your on-off button is here. So let me bring you down to the vacuum chamber. So then this connection goes to this side, and this is the handle that stays open so it can suck all the air out. If you close it, it's not going to do anything. We'll close it later. So you take another little clamp and you clamp it down so nothing's gonna leak. And then you have your little gauge here. Mine is obviously all resined up, but this gauge needs to get all the way here before it starts pumping out your resin. This one must be closed in order to do that. So this one's going to be closed. This one's going to be open when you're running the vacuum chamber. As soon as it's finished, I close this one. So I'll turn it off. I'll do all this with you in a minute. I turn it off up here. I come here and I close this one, and then I slowly open this one and let the air come out. If you keep this one open, you may have the opportunity of ruining your pump. So I shut this one so the air doesn't go back that way. I let all the air out this way when it's at 0, I'll just flip this one back open for the next time. And that's it. Then what you see is what I'm filming all the time of the bubbles coming out. So let me get like 3 ounces of resin. We're gonna do my little turtle tray, and I will go through the steps with you real time. I've got my resin in the vacuum chamber, as you can see, and all I'm going to do is go up here. I've got my red handle closed, this one open. And I do put a silicone cake pan at the bottom. If you saw yesterday's fiasco, I wasn't watching and the cup was too full and it spilled over like crazy. So I had a lot to clean up. I just let it cure and peeled it out. So make sure your cup is no more than half full in a vacuum chamber. You can get away with it higher in a bubble remover, like the Let's Resin one. It doesn't bubble over like this one does. But in a vacuum chamber, it's very, very strong and it will bubble over your resin. So like I said, this one's open, this one's closed. I'm just going to flip this switch and the pressure gauge is gonna mount. Once it gets down here, it's gonna start bubbling over in there. And it does take, I don't know, 30 seconds, 45 seconds to get to that point. See, it's not gonna be doing much. And it takes a little longer as it gets higher and higher. And this is the view you guys always get. So I'll go ahead and put you on a little fast forward until it's completely done, and then I'll show you how I finish it out.
Time stands still, it'll never pass. Sparkling secrets held within a kaleidoscope where dreams begin. Blue and teal, they shine so bright. Glitter stars in the endless night. Pieces lost, but now they're whole. In resin worlds, we bear our soul. Cracks and creases tell the tale. Every flaw makes us prevail. Glitz is gold in a broken heart, shining strong like a work of art. Teal waves crash on shores unseen. Glitter skies in a vivid dream.
Okay, so that little bit took exactly 1 minute and 15 seconds to finish up. You can still see the surface bubbles on there, but it's pretty much done. So all I'm gonna do is switch off the machine, and then I'm going to close this one before I let any pressure out. And I'm gonna open this one slowly. And as you let it out, you can open it faster and faster. It's not a big deal. Okay, now that all the pressure is out of there, then I just flip this one open for the next time. And all those bubbles are gone. Let me grab it. And that was 1 minute and 15 seconds. And those bubbles are gone. So that was only 3 ounces. Let me put you back up here and we will continue. I'm just draining that. So I pulled out this little turtle mold, and I'm gonna do the same thing since we're on this. I don't wanna do the pink in my thing though. I think I'm gonna do the blue and pink so I could get blue, pink, and purple. I don't mind the blue in my mold, but I don't want the pink in my mold because I really don't want to stain this mold. It's too nice. And then I think I'm gonna layer it. I'm just gonna get some on here and then put my pink on. Just so I don't, like I said, I don't want to stain anything. Oops. I very well could be. Right there is probably, that'll be our, see, that will be where we will see if it will stain. And I thought this one held like 2.5 ounces. I'm not entirely sure. So I just mixed up 3. So here's your bonus. I will title this How to Use a Vacuum Chamber, so you can always go back and find it if you search in the search bar how to use a vacuum chamber. There we go. So let's see, do I want a little bit of blue there and pink right on top of it to get some purple. We'll do a little blue there. Some purple there. And maybe I'll swirl this one since it's not in order. I just don't want it to all combine. Bet you any money it's going to be stained right there on his tail. We shall see. And I think it's pretty full, and I don't really have much left. So definitely, if you have this mold, mix up 3 ounces, because I like have scrapings left again. Not doing too bad though, as far as extras go today. All right, I think that's it. I think I am done for now. I'll scrape this into something, and now I promise I won't be back till demold.
Resin locks, the fleeting spark, a masterpiece born from the dark. Blue and teal, they shine so bright, glitter stars in the endless night. Pieces lost, but now they're whole. In resin worlds, we bear our soul. Teal waves crash on shores unseen. Glitters.
Okay, everything's ready. I finished the little beautiful, even though you didn't watch me pour it, it's still gorgeous. So I'm going to try to get this. It's from a bulk supplier, so I can't even just give you the name because you have to buy it in bulk. Here's the 2. I had to drill a hole because they were transparent. And this one really combined a lot. From the back you could see some swirl, but mostly it looks the same. But I like all the different colors on this one. I don't know if you could see it. There we go. That's a little bit better. So dripping the alcohol ink into there worked good. And then these were the other 4. They're still drying, so I just put them on there. Okay, let's start with the turtle since this was not an expected one, and see how it comes out. Is it done? It should be done. Feels done. There it goes. Yes, and it stained the mold. Darn it. It doesn't hurt anything. It's still gonna come out really pretty. It just doesn't look pretty anymore. All right, here we go. There it is. I think the best thing to do for this one, because if you put it on a black surface, you lose the color. So I think I will spray paint the bottom white. That way it will always be this color no matter who gets it. I don't do anything to this one. This is a great size for a coaster. I know they call it a tray in the store, but it's actually coaster size. So super cute. I lost a lot of the blue, only a little bit here and a little bit here. Most of it turned to purple, but that's okay. I still like it. So we will paint the back of that one. Oh, here's the other pendant in that really super pretty glitter. So let's get this one out, and they look like they're gonna be just fine. So layering them worked pretty good. Let me get these out. I hope you like them, Debbie. I think they're more beautiful than the other ones, but I'm partial to blue. Oh, look at that. So pretty and sparkling. Let me grab Here, we'll just put it on that. That's even better because it's white. Look at that, so pretty. I love it. I love it. Everything just gleams. It's so pretty. Okay, next one. Let me move these without ruining the bales. They don't take too long to dry, but longer than it's been. Just push that one back. There we go. And it should be a matching set. Basically did the same thing. All right. Come on out. There we go. That one is pretty too. Absolutely gorgeous. All the colors. And these fit together like this. Or like this. Or you can make 4 and have a complete set of trays. I don't think a cup would fit in there, but they make great trays. And I guess, and I didn't know this, that the puzzle piece is autism awareness. So if you or anybody you know is in that spectrum, this would make a great gift for them in whatever colors that they like. I don't know if there's a certain color for that, but why not do the colors that you like or that they like? All right, guys, well, that's it. I'm gonna get you some final pictures. I will get this painted before it goes on eBay. So that's the way that one will finish up. All those will be giveaways. And that's it for today. I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. Check out the pictures at the end, and you have a blessed day. I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
Glitz and glitter in the air tonight. Shiny resin catching every light. Sparkle like the stars up in the sky. Faith is burning, it'll never die. Oh Jesus, take the wheel of this parade. Faith and shimmer in the mess we made. Diamonds in the rough, we're gonna shine. Glitz and glitter, baby, faith's divine. Broken pieces glued with resin strong. Turning all our wrongs into a song. A little sparkle makes the shadows fade. Faith in hand, the masterpiece we've made. Oh Jesus, take the wheel of this parade. Faith and shimmer in the mess we made. Diamonds in the rough, we're gonna shine. Glitz and glitter, baby, faith's divine. Oh, divine. Through the storm and through the pouring rain, we're shining brighter, breaking through the pain. Glitz and glitter, we were born to glow. Face the fire in us, let it show. Oh Jesus, take the wheel of this parade. Faith and shimmer in the mess we made. Diamonds in the rough, we're gonna shine. Glitz and glitter, baby, faith's divine.